Hey YouTube, Nandor690 here, and I'm coming at you with another video. And this one is just a video to kind of show you what I've been working on for the past week. Now, this is my first website I'm ever making, so right now, if everything kind of seems like everywhere, I'm going to be fixing all that, but it's just kind of trial and error with me. And the link to the website is going to be coscam.wix.com/Nandor690. And I'm showing you this, one, because I put quite a bit of time into it and I just want to get it out there a little bit more, and two, I look at the activity and the traffic coming through, and I see a lot of people coming to the home tab and maybe sometimes the forum, and I have all these notes here because I don't know if people just don't want to, for one, maybe they don't, or two, maybe they don't know, but if you scroll up to the tutorials, I got the Apple TV videos here, and they're all right down here. I'm going to be adding more, and then I'm going to add a description uh, for each one, a little bit better description of what each one is and what it does and everything. And then I've also made a SMB up tutorial because a couple of people have asked me about that and how to install it. So this tutorial is complete. If you have any questions about anything, just add it in the comments. This is a Facebook comments plugin. It's the only plugin that I can use that's free right now. And when you add a comment, it won't post it to your Facebook unless you checkmark this right here, but you'll have to log in. I also have another tutorial that I just completed on how to install OS X on your Windows PC. And I believe that this is a important tutorial because people with Windows computers can't use Xcode, and so therefore they can't install the apps onto the Apple TV. So I made this tutorial uh, for pretty much anybody and for them. And if you only have a Windows computer, I'm going to have another tutorial up right here if you click on this link, and it'll show you how to create a OS X USB install drive on a Windows computer without having to have a Mac to do it. And then if you go through, there's other links that you'll be able to click on here to go to the downloads page. This one will take you right to where these disk images are and the bootloader. These disk images, I made them so they already have the packages folder in the system installation folder. So all you'll have to do with these is just restore them to your USB drive, and then add the bootloader, and then add the at least the fake SMC text in the proper location. And the tutorial will show you how to do that for both Yosemite and El Capitan, because step 4, for El Capitan, the USB won't boot if you put the text in the EFI partition. You have to put it in the system library extension partition within El Capitan. But it's linked here, and it'll take you to this page, and it'll outline how to do that, and then you'll click here to go back to the tutorial, and then you'll have to scroll down to go to step 5. I haven't figured out how to make that link bring you right back here to step 5, but I'm working on that. Another thing I got the downloads page here. Right now for the newer setup that I have, it's just the base systems and the Kext you can download from right here. And if I didn't mention it, you just click on the picture and it automatically starts downloading. And another nice thing with the server that I'm using to give these downloads to you guys, it's all automatic. You don't have to log into nothing. And then if you look here, this is a 6 gigabyte file, and if we'll let the time run down just a minute here, you'll see that it's only going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to download the 6 gig file, so it's not going to be like an hour long download or anything like that. And you can see it's down to 10 minutes, and it'll drop down a little bit more. But I really wanted to, I took a lot of time to figure out how I could do that, because I really wanted to give you guys downloads that were quick and you didn't have to log in or you didn't have to fill out any forms or anything. So I think that that's going to be really nice. I also have the forum here, It's not a very good one. Like I said, it's just another free one. But what you can do here is click on the little arrow right there, and you can just put in your email, create a password, and confirm the password, and then just come up with a nickname, and then agree to whatever the terms are. I mean, it's not really nothing, whatever. And then you could, if you already have a username and everything, you can just sign in here, and that way, if you if you create a new thread right here, that'll populate down here. You can get emails when people respond to them, and the email will be coming from Shadow. And I don't know, it doesn't for me, but for some of you, it may go to your junk mail. So if it's something that you are looking to get an answer on, you might want to check your junk mail. If you haven't seen anything from Shadow, that's who made this little forum type thing. Like I said, it's not very good, but it does kind of do the purpose. Like you can't pin any topics to where they always stay at the top. But it will notify you somewhere around here if someone has posted something or someone has replied to something. And like I said, it'll give you an email. And then I also have contact information here if you want to contact me by email instead of the forum or whatever. I don't know if you can post pictures or logs in the message, but I put that here just in case you can. You can try it out. But another thing that I did like about the forum is if you type something, you can add a picture to it. So if you get like a kernel panic or something and you want somebody to look at it, or you want me to look at it, just take a screenshot of it and then load it up here, and we can do it that way. And like I said, things are kind of jumbled right now. I'm still working out how to organize it the best. And one other thing that I forgot to mention, if you click on just the download link up here, it'll take you to the older download page that I started creating. And most of these I already have into the newer style. But the one thing I haven't moved over yet is the Apple TV 4 downloads. And right here, all I have right now is SMB up and a repo to install some add-ons. People have been mentioning to me that they've been having problem with sources working in order to install the add-ons. So part of that SMB up tutorial is to show you how to. I'll have zip files here under the Apple TV 4 downloads, and what you can do is you can just click right here, download the zip file, and then you'll put it on the shared drive that you have with your Apple TV 4. You'll go to install from zip on the Kodi app on your Apple TV 4. You'll navigate to this zip file, and then you'll just click on it, and it'll install that way. So you don't even have to mess with sources not working because it's still, Kodi's still pretty alpha. So just a lot of stuff just isn't going to work. And they don't really have much of a change log, but when they do update it, I have the change log right here, and I have been crossing off stuff and adding stuff as they have. So when you come here, right on the home page, you can see what has been fixed and what has not been fixed. And if you want to leave a comment in the forum, uh, I can I can add that to the list of things that you want looked at, but they're not really taking too many requests. And if they do, and you're on the Apple TV 4, you also have to test it on Kodi for OS X, Kodi for iPhones or iPads, and make sure that it's only a problem with Kodi for tvOS, or else they're just not going to look at it. Is pretty much what it comes down to. So that is pretty much the site. Here you can, I can't log out because I'm the owner, but there is a login button here, so you can sign up. And again, it's nothing big, it's just your email, username, and password, and that's it. And that way you can be connected and get any kind of newsletters or anything that I send out, stuff like that. This is, like I said, this is something new for me. I'm just trying it out. I want to see if it catches on. Hopefully it does, because I mean, these tutorials are pretty detailed. Like, somebody that has never done it before should be able to install OS X on their Windows computer uh, from this tutorial. and you just have to read it, and you have to make sure that you look at stuff like this, like for adding text to install on USB. For step 4, for OS X El Capitan, it's going to be different. So you need to click here where it says click here. Just stuff like that. So I really hope that you guys check it out. Give me any kind of feedback that you want, good or bad. Like I said, I don't really care. This is my first time doing it. I would really love to hear what you guys think. So leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll check you guys later.